Hey, what is going on, ladies and the gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I will be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Welcome back to episode 24 of our Anglophile achievement run as Great Britain. Today I think we'll be invading the Mamluks, hopefully, and, well, if not, we'll definitely be starting a war with Yemen, which kind of leads us into that, so pretty much the same thing. Anyways, for that to happen, we're gonna have to bring a few troops around, which I kind of forgot where they're going. Yeah, okay, there we go. I know I plotted a course over to here, but they're gonna have to stop by, probably. Now, another thing is, yeah, I've kind of, like, somewhat lost my voice today. Like, my voice is, like, dead for some reason, and, I've been coughing like I'm dying or something for, like, the past entire 24 hours, actually, so hopefully nothing too, I don't know, bedridden, disease, sickness kind of stuff happens to me today. But I guess we'll find out as the episode progresses. Now, another thing is, first of all, I don't need this. I'm going to try and play a little more min-maxy, because I want to try and actually get this run finished at a certain point. So, let me actually try and, you know, use my diplomats in an effective, actually good way that matters. You're level 1, actually. Maybe I wanted a level... I'll keep you at a level 1 for right now, actually. I can't really kick you out. The trade efficiency gives us quite a lot. We don't exactly need the Diplo, so I am not too upset about that. I do like the money, though. Next, we're going to have to talk about the problems we have with the burgers. They don't seem to like us very much, which is not great. We can also grab our next idea, and we are way ahead of time, so I might as well take that. National unrest, very nice. It's going to help us out quite a bit with our massive overextension that we currently have. Another suggestion, just as we wait for the troops to come around, was for me to actually declare war on Savoy and use them as a vassal. Now, they're currently guaranteed by Switzerland, so that'll be a lot of fun. Oh, right, yes, I need to move you guys here. I don't know if they'll get there in time. Oh, well, yeah, you did, okay. I was not expecting that. Okay, I'm glad it happened, but that was kind of weird. Anyways. Ooh, yeah, okay, we need to insult, and we need to not be friends with people. So, do I have any diplomats? Not really. Not really at all. I do have the claims in Yemen, though, right? I don't have the claims in Yemen. Oh, that's interesting. I don't need that in the Mamluks right now, then. I might as well use it the right way, since the claims in Yemen are taking about 1 billion years. Okay, cool. It's gonna take us quite a lot longer than I wanted to, and we don't have a spy dude. Which is great. My favorite. Somehow the ships are making their way along and they're not dead yet, which is nice, but I'm still a little confused as to how they didn't need to stop it all. Anyways, oh wow. Who's 50 admin for 2 innovativeness? That's brilliant. Good inventions, my guy. That's some good stuff. Fortunately, our prince consort just died, which, you know, kind of sucks, but that's fine. Alrighty then, I was gonna use this guy for something, and now I kind of forget, and I feel dumb about it. Was it in Savoy? I don't even remember. It might have been for... Oh god, really? How can I forget literally 3 seconds after? My mind's just an absolute mess right now. Okay, first of all, let's grab ourselves... No, we'll wait a little while. I was gonna use this guy... Oh, right, yes. I remember now. Don't worry, just short-term memory loss and stuff like that. It was gonna be for embargoes. Because I'm, like, slightly getting close to losing the power projection bonus, which I don't want to have happen, so... I also only have 2 colonies, when I should definitely have 3. Yeah, okay. Let me move you out of Halifax, and, move you into this place I can't pronounce. And then we'll hopefully use guys in... yeah, there, to just move you over, and then you can go over here. There we go. Okay, one more conversion is very nice. I don't want that, but I do want to convert based on unity. 29 months is pretty solid, actually. Well, I'm actually not going to own that for very much longer, so I don't want to do that. Let's go over here then. Yeah, I'm not going to own that very soon. I also have a couple of French problems down here, and a couple problems of my own as well. Catholic zealots are absolutely everywhere, and they're just so much fun. They're great to bring along to parties, because they just ruin everything. Where are these guys? Oh, in France, right, okay. Well, France can probably deal with these ones. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I don't think they'll deal with the Anglican ones, which is good for me. Not for them, but for me, it's good. Malta, do you guys care? Local goods produced. As long as... Yeah, no, they're fine. Local goods produced in Malta is not worth 100 ducats. I don't even think it'll be worth 100 ducats throughout the entire game, so... Yeah, that's just how that is. It said I had natives rising up, but I don't... Would that have been here? Because I only have the 2 colonies, here and here, so... It's definitely not anywhere else. I'm finally back in business making money, which is quite a lot of money, actually. And I can improve the size of these armies quite dramatically. I was hoping for more back row, especially over here. But I also want to fill out the front row quite a bit, because we have a combat width of 29, which is quite a lot. So that would be 25 in the front here, which is definitely not going to fit, by the way. Oh, I don't even have the money to buy the rest of them. Okay, I guess that makes sense. So these guys are being built up. Those cores are done, meaning they should go immediately to here? Or am I losing my mind? Am I losing my mind? Did I do something wrong here? Cores 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are some of these in... None of these are in Colombia, right? No. Okay. Okay, good. I was gonna lose my mind if some of them were in Colombia. I would be rather upset about that, but maybe it's just a new month tick? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Okay, British Mexico. Are we just gonna call it British Mexico, or do we give it a nice new name? We could call it Brexico, but I don't know if that's topically appropriate. We'll just keep it as it is. Maybe we'll come up with something different later. But as for now, I mean, these guys are pretty chill. Let's say Highland. Oh, Highland and Maya. Okay. I was about to say, is that Highlander in this colony? That'd be a little interesting. Okay, now our new subject over here in... God, I have so many subjects now. British Mexico. We're gonna want to be friends with them at least. And what is your culture? Imagine your culture and religion are are interesting. Oh, primary culture in British Mexico. I guess that makes sense. That's only gonna hurt you in the long run here. Maybe you should have gone with this. Or at least accept them. Maybe you'll accept them later. I don't know. Anyways, do you guys have anything? Yeah, you went with expansion instantly, which means you can colonize down here. I mean, that's good at least. Maybe I'll subsidize you a very minor amount of money. After we're friends, of course. Yeah, let's try and be friends first. Now, the 13 colonies are doing their own thing. Ooh, that's actually 2 colonies. I'm proud of you guys for actually doing what you're supposed to. Not bad. That means we'll reach this sooner than we thought we would. What is it? Down here, the 13 colonies, which requires 15. Kind of substantial there. A little bit interesting. Okay, now those will be done. These guys can just... Sorry. These ones can just rest in here. We're still building up the army size. Right, yeah, these guys were not doing too well here. Number of... they're kind of capped out on this. Alright, that's because of the Conquistador. Well, we're making 10 per month in military. I think that's fine enough. We'll raise another one here, which will help and stave off a little bit of the problems we have here. Not by much, but a little bit. It'll try and help. Anyways, he's almost at max anyway. We'll just split him in 2. And then do it that way. Now these guys we also need to improve as well, except you both have a rather large back row. Oh, by the way, I didn't take this because it's awful, if you're wondering. I can't be bothered to explain it because I do that like every single time I play this game, so... It's just bad. It's just really bad. Anyway, let's go and grab in 5 extras. The Royal Marriage with the Commonwealth is over. But no one... I mean, can you send it to me, please? That would be so much better. I don't want to move my diplomats because this guy will take like a half-decade to come back home. Also, the great thing about Mexico is you pretty much instantly get a merchant, which is nice. So... I mean, the one in Bordeaux already moves, but then we get the merchant chain, which is pretty nice. Not bad at all. Bordeaux or the North Sea. I'd prefer it all go to the North Sea, because then most of it gets retained there. Actually, all of this gets pushed forward, so it doesn't matter. But more of it gets pushed into the English Channel through the North Sea than through Champagne, at least. Or we could go to Chesapeake, which moves all of it over to the Gulf of St. Lawrence anyway, so that doesn't actually make a difference. I might as well put it in the Gulf of St. Lawrence, actually. I think that would be quite effective. It'll take a while, but he'll get there. We do have someone moving out of here, but I'd prefer... Well, yeah, I mean, you're going to Chesapeake. That's not bad. That's the good old triangle trade, isn't it? Well, kind of. Kind of, but not really. If we were moving towards the Caribbean instead of towards the English Channel, then yeah, technically it would be. But we're doing something a little bit different. Commonwealth there, beautiful. New prawns, Prince Consort. Now, I do want to keep this up to 200 just in case something stupid happens. Other than that, the unrest is doing just fine. This is taking decades, my absolute favorite. And we can't declare on Mamluks without that because, well, for some reason they decided to become the Holy Roman Emperor, except it's in the Middle East and Arabia, and it's kind of weird, honestly, but I'm not stressing too much about it. Now, this would be a little bit expensive, but it does give us morale of armies for 20 years, actually, which is not bad. 20 years of morale of armies, and reinforced. Now, reinforced down here might be pretty useful. Although it is peacetime debt, I'm not going to shy away from debt. Debt it's whatever. I can just purchase it back if I really need the money. In fact, I wouldn't be so bad about using that right now. It's better to take it now than later. Might as well just keep ourselves out of debt. Okay, cool. I think Greenland's gonna do just fine. It is gonna take a while for these guys to get here. But we do have pretty rapid expansion there, which is not bad. Now, Africa, we don't need to touch West Africa at all, pretty much. Because we have everything in here. All of you guys are level 2, indeed. I might want to go down here, just get one settlement down in here, might not be bad. Just to get the last one that I have access to immediately, before we have to, well, actually there are 2 here. 2 ones easy for, you know, up for grabs, easy for colonizing. I might want to do that, just to make sure no one else gets it. Now, down here in Portugal, I'm not too concerned about this. I mean, all of it's going to go down into here eventually, so owning it's not much of anyone's problem, especially not mine. Military or admin, definitely military. You guys are definitely going to have some problems there, so we might as well keep you alive. Now, if there's one thing I'm a little bit concerned about, you're the 1131? Okay. It's a little bit about the fact Mamluks have a disgustingly large army. As we can, I don't even need to type it in, it's right here. It's 73,000. Now, what I brought down here was approximately 73,000. Well, not 73,000, just like kind of 70,000 troops. Now, with Yemen in tow, though, that's quite a few guys. Yeah. So even though Yemen is, I think, it's a little bit behind, the Mamluks definitely are not, and we're going to have a few problems. Now, I do believe we have, what is it, the infantry combat ability? Yeah, we do, plus 20%. And then I think the Redcoats as the English British idea, sorry. Or was that English? Oh, the Redcoats must have been, yeah, it must have been English. Yikes, okay, anyway. We do still get a pretty decent thing from discipline over here. Yeah, we get a lot of Navy things, but not much for the Army, which I'm kind of interested in having. Let me look at the actual Army quality while the game still runs. So basically, when it comes to discipline, we're sitting at the top with 115, which is really good. As for morale, oh yeah, I mean, no, we should be able to destroy everything here. Yeah, we should be fine. Fraticelli heretics might belong to me? Do you belong to me? Not here. Or I think more just rose up in France. That's a little bit of a rip. Yeah, sucks to be France right now. I'm doing just fine, though. Okay, oh yeah, both of my colonists are actually here. That means I could go for a 4th colony, doesn't it? Because right now my combined cost is only 8, and we're making serious bank right now. So I might want to recall this guy and bring him back to Canada. Maybe right about there. This is almost done. Do I want to hire... Yeah, I do want to hire 3 more units, actually. Despite the fact that I'm already over. Yeah, I know. It's whatever. So we're gonna get a new guy down here. We might expel a minority, but... I mean, we might as well. The culture doesn't actually affect us in any capacity. So let's go with whoever we can get rid of. It doesn't actually matter who we get rid of. Oh, wow, I can turn Paris into English. That's kind of cursed, so I think I'm gonna do it actually. That's exceedingly cursed, so I will do that. God, that's disgusting. Anglican zealots. Oh, did you actually... Oh, they got rid of those. That sucks. Well, at least there are more now. I kind of want you to have all the Anglican I can possibly provide you. You guys should be unslightly damaged. Norway is getting close, not really, but kind of, to being annexed. Okay, those are all fine. I'm gonna split you guys in two, just to make sure we don't have the worst possible atrocities occur. Guess I'll get there maybe a little sooner than these guys. I do have to group them up. Let's not forget that this time. Group them up, send them over. And I think you guys... Oh, Halifax is actually done, surprisingly enough. Okay. That means we can bring you from Vestibigen, which is probably not how you pronounce that. That was not even slightly right. But we can send you over into, I don't know, Micmac, somewhere that has higher development than the three in Prince Edward Island and the rest of Nova Scotia. So, yeah, these guys are fine. They'll still stay here. You go to Micmac. Come on, I really want to fight the Mamluks this episode, but the game does not want me to. We'll take that hit for a hot minute, that's fine. We're getting there. We're getting there. Maybe I'll speed 5 just to get it over with. Just to crash my CPU a little harder. Maybe, we'll see. Base production tax, I think production's starting to overtake tax a little bit, or at least it will in the near future, so I'm going to increase the base production there. Since Greenland doesn't go to Canada for whatever reason. I mean, I know the reason, but I still find it a little bit weird. I also actually didn't send this to Micmac because I'm dumb. I'm still used to the old way, despite it's been like Golden Century for a really long time, but whatever. Let's go and grab you, maybe? That's a high amount of development increase. Sure, that's fine. You guys group up. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's gonna be a little while. Let's go and finally get the one beautiful claim on Yemen. Let's make it something that counts. Something pretty solid, something I will actually take, which means not in Arabia, but in East Africa. Okay, this stuff. Great. Group the armies up. Send the navy out. Because it's wartime, finally. Bring these guys back home. Oh, sorry, it's wartime in 2 months, actually, because diplomats take, like a good 1/6 of a year to get over here, so that's fun. Morale of armies. Oh, yeah, sure. Jean Barret. Sure, just stay there. Morale of armies, I will definitely take that. I need everything I can to beat the numerical odds here. New debate in Parliament. Did I get that second one from the debate? I think I did. Which kind of sucks. Oh, that's gonna hurt my economy way too much, isn't it? It'll hurt it, but not too much, probably. Instead of being 2, 2, 4, and... What is it? It's... Oh, yeah, no, sorry. It's 2, 2, 3, and... Next it's gonna be like... So +2, +2, +3, +4, I think? Right? I think? Because it's an additional 1, then an additional 2, then an additional 4. Yeah, okay. So the next one's gonna cost us 4 per month. Except instead, Vestbigen, or Vestbigden? I don't know. Will cost us 3. Cape Stable will cost us 4. And, over here in Micmac will actually cost us 2 plus an additional 4. So that'll be 6. Which is kind of expensive, but I'm not too worried about it. Extra merchant. Oh, that trade abroad would be quite nice. Recruitment, nah, that's not much. That's okay. The burger loyalty might not be bad, actually. Might not be bad. I think I will. That gives us a lot of good things. So we can lose prestige. We can bribe an MP. Okay, I have kind of an idea. So that brought us up by about 19%, right? At least a pretty decent amount. So doing this doesn't actually bring us there. What I'm going to do is, because we still have the colonists from the last one, I'm just going to keep that there and just do nothing with it. It has a high chance of succeeding, which is what I want. So it kind of works out. Also, I didn't actually see what that last thing did there because I wasn't paying attention. Oh, okay, I expelled them. I stopped the expulsion for some reason. Why though? Oh, did it stop because I got tolerance of hair? Oh, okay. So what might have happened there is that we might have gotten positive tolerance of heretics, in which that actually changes things a little bit. Apparently, positive tolerance of heretics, from what I can tell here. No, that makes no sense. I'm so confused. Oh, was Paris recently converted? Oh, it might have been. Or, yeah, it has religious zeal, so I can't export them, I don't think. Oh, now I'm a little bit confused, because now you have some weird stuff going on. Or maybe, think about it, it's because it actually ended anyway. Okay, I'm a little disappointed. That's not how I thought it worked, but... okay, whatever. I thought it stayed until the next debate went through, but I'm a liar, and life sucks a little bit sometimes, so that's just how that is. Let's bring one of you down to Mombasa, actually, because I forgot they were going to be in this war. Explorer's ready. Send him down to the Northwest Pacific. I'm kind of rushing a little bit because I want to at least start the war. So you guys move down pretty quick. Lose our core and claim on Alençon. That's fine. We'll just give France whatever, because they'll give it back eventually. And having a happy France means a happy me. We also have a little bit of extra stuff to throw in here. A little bit of extra manpower. So what we'll do is, of course... I actually didn't forget to have it. No, never mind. I did forget to turn it off. Because of course I did. That's a given. So everything in, I think in here, and in here are of good development. Over here is a little bit oof. In the West Midlands, I think we'll go with next. Sure. Yeah, we're just going to slap a whole bunch of military in there, actually. We'll start with that first. Because we can have, first of all, a larger military. But second of all, it's just... we don't have enough points of anything else. We might as well get started. Anglican zealots, but they're not my problem, which is the best kind. Okay, now we can start this war. Oh, right as the timer? Really? That's how this is gonna be today? That kinda sucks. Well, okay then. Let me start off with a couple of things here by going into Mombasa, actually, and just slapping them as hard as I can in approximately 10 minutes, or like 5 or something like that. Now, you are level 3, so I'll take you, because I actually need admin points. You're gonna join a coalition, except it's gonna be absolutely worthless, so good luck in that one. Maybe like 5 people will join, I don't know. Maybe Ajuran will join, yeah. That seems kind of likely, but... not really anyone else. Maybe Fulo, Castile, Portugal. I mean, I'm surprised no one's trying to kill Castile yet, because that's a lot of Italy, but... I don't know, not my problem apparently. And so I'll treat it as such. Ba-da-ba-ba-boo. Okay, yeah, this is absolutely fine, I'm sure. Yeah, no problems here whatsoever. Just a couple of upset natives. Oh, we just got one of the best events in the whole game. Oh my god. Reform the army and the navy, an extra diplo, 100 diplo, 100 military, morale of armies and navies, and their tech costs go down significantly. I think I'm willing to go with... I mean, I'm kind of just willing to go with the army. Surprisingly, you don't get any tradition when you go down both army and navy. I don't know if that's supposed to be a thing, but whatever. We're capped on tradition anyway. So for the army, that's 2% army professionalism, which is pretty good. 20% morale of armies. 20% morale of armies. Do you understand? Our morale of armies is so disgusting right now. That's got to be at least like plus 50. There is no reason that this should be allowed. Our morale of armies is, well, it's not quite plus 50. Maybe it needs a couple days to update. Or maybe I'm just doing my math wrong, which is more likely the case, you know, as per usual. Let me just very quickly start the Siege of Mombasa with this guy in here. Hopefully get it done in like a week or two. Few months, perhaps. That makes more sense. I could go for the bombard. I think I will, actually. Just to get it over with. Didn't even get me what I wanted. Okay, great. Portugal joins the coalition. Of course it does, but it means nothing. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Come on. Give me this. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Mombasa, what I'm gonna want is Zanzibar. Zanzibar's really nice, just right here. And Mombasa, of course, by itself is also really good. Now, did I ever I did royal marry you. Okay, how about you? Let's go back for round 2 with that one. Oh, apparently twice, which makes no sense, but okay. I don't suppose my dynasty's anywhere, is it? Except for my own and France's? I wouldn't assume so, no. You have yeah, the Habsburgs are still in Castile, which is a little bit stupid. I don't like that. Speaking of Castile, they're doing dumb stuff again. But anyways, let's try and be better friends with our burghers here. They'll give us a bit of that stuff. That's fine. Actually, I could give you guys a bit of a donation. No, I will not. That's stupid expensive. So I'll definitely not be doing that. Mercantilism is the right way. Gujarat, Doab, Coromandel, and Bengal. Oh yeah, they don't like me very much. Oh, or I could just change. Losing 2 mercantilism, I could change the price of wool and increase cotton. Now, cotton is dummy good. I think I will, actually. Why do I even get to change this? Price of wool decreases. Price of cotton increases. Now, cotton is a super good crop. I don't know how much wool produces, but this will be the last thing I do before I check out on what we're doing. Because if we get cotton over here in the Americas, they send us a lot more money because they end up making a lot more money. So let me go by trade good and just check it out. 'Cause obviously we have tobacco over here, which is really good. But cotton, I believe, obviously sugar, but there's cotton over here. Well, there's really not that much. It really is all in India, isn't it? Which I will be invading anyway, right? So, it doesn't matter? Because I'll be controlling a lot of the cotton in the world regardless. Like the stuff over here I'll be owning. The stuff all in here I'll be owning. Technically doing this just gives us more money. Well, it drops our mercantilism, but it does give us more money. Anyways, so I got to start the war, but I didn't actually get to fight the war today, unfortunately. Despite that, I hope you did enjoy today's episode. This is Quarbit signing off, and as always, have a fantastic day. I'd like to give a huge thank you to the $1 patrons Quiet Guy and Dylan M, and the $5 patron Mez and Max, and the $20 patron Chewy Shoot. You guys are doing an amazing job helping me to push this channel forward, and I cannot possibly thank you enough.